Oh yeah. Hi. Nope. Simulate. Ain't got time for that.
She'll do that, yes. You gonna bust your neck, girl. Right here. Pick that up.
Oh. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. If you don't know, it's a bad start to the season. I think we're 1-4. This is probably our best chance of winning the game. So let's do this. Drafted #1 overall. Miami traded up to grab me, which is turned out to be a really bad decision.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
Nope. We should probably start out with a run. Can't do that to me. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think it's gonna work.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama.
I'll take it.
And he'll take it
Not
forward
bad.
for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able
Pretty
to pick
good.
up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Why? I don't know how to like move my people over or anything.
A give running right, Drake.
No, did he get it?
Up to the 33.
Nice. First down. 31? How's he got 10 yards from 31?
It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Carter from the gun on 3rd down.
Scored him 3 times in a row.
To his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before
Gotta start earning that contract extension.
That one good for 13 at a Dolphin
I don't
first
know.
down.
I don't know why they did that either.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I feel a tutty here.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well?
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Teron Johnson is looking that time for Stills. Maybe he
I can't believe that. It's a total joke at this point.
Offensive unit now, they get set to take over. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense.
I cannot believe I threw an interception already.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game. Because
seems to be a reoccurring theme this season, and it's me throwing picks.
But you and I both know.
Oh my gosh, you gotta help out there, bro.
To make it happen.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more.
Get off me. Oh my gosh, I got the freight train thing, and it's not working.
Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route.
Yes, we got the first.
Usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
But I got the. Oh my! They didn't.
The middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do
They
is
didn't
use
give me
his
the
body
first.
to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra
I got
deep.
that.
They want to run the football.
I'm sorry, y'all. There's nothing to challenge. Oh, really? There's nothing to challenge? What about spot of the ball?
You probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Off the play fake. Carter. And that will be incomplete.
I don't understand that.
Throwing on first down. Carter. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We're scoreless after one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Carter. Operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts? No, not at all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Drake.
Oh my God! Turn the field faster.
A moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice.
Why can you not?
Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football. Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra
Seriously, I'm just going to fucking start another one. I do not want to play for these teams that you get drafted by. I would have fucking stayed out of the draft this year.
Now they get set to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
A throw on the quick slant. Gonna be
Why would you not go outside?
Oh. And inside the 45.
Wide open,
14
dude.
on that one and a first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
I don't know why you don't shuffle in the pocket. You fucking take off sprinting.
Is the first sack of his young NFL
I don't fucking
career.
get it.
Congratulations, young man. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Carter now from the gun on third down, eluding the pressure right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend it.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
I was about to get creamed again.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins.
No pick. Ooh, I got another chance to score.
Here's Carter on first down.
Oh my God, no!
Escape, and he goes down. Now
Are they coming through untouched? I should know. But geez, I'm watching my receivers.
Seconds to play here in half number one. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw. Carter. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
61, match clock, light.
And instead, they want to throw it on play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Carter on first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Now a handoff for Drake.
There we go. There we go.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him another juice, but you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Drake. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark.
I'm just really focused right now. Oh, jeez. A little too invested in this, probably. Oh, no. Okay.
Now Carter looking to throw on second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Go, boy. Jeez, a wide open hole in the end zone.
Running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on?
Oh, snuck it in there. Woo.
Touchdown, Miami.
That was some good timing. It was really just desperation.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word,
got to wait a little bit longer than usual.
Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Excuse me. He's telling me to go over the top, yo. That's what I saw him do.
First down, Carter flush to his right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down now.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good
Can
plays.
I audible him into a... What's that? Oh, whoa.
Back to throw is Carter. From the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drew.
Oh, no.
And he is brought down at the
I wish you would get out of that animation sooner.
And it brings up
So
second
get
down.
that, throw some blocks for my boy.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go, boy. Oh, my gosh.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to...
Let's go.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Jeez.
Spot. 6-6. Pull it high. Deep grip.
They'll start the drive.
There we go.
And up
What
to
is
the
he just
35 before they're able to
strafing
knock him
upfield all the
down.
time?
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few
Goodness.
inches, that'll be a first down. And I'm guessing
Gotta
you'd
hold out
say
of
this
this
is
lead.
kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Yeah.
You want to bleed things
Get this
out at this
W.
point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain
Jeez.
some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
Jeez.
timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also
I don't want
to
Grace
still
go over
kind
the
of be in
top,
attack
but
mode
yeah,
too,
don't want
right?
to do
So
that.
how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Back to throw. Carter flushed out right. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Pretty sure he's not even who I meant to
Tell
throw
you
to.
what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal
Go,
to me.
go. Hit the edge, dude. Go to the
That's
sideline.
a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Why would I chew
When we see
clock?
those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop
Yeah,
them
get
and bring
7
up
on
a
this
key
one.
3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively.
What the
There could be some
fuck?
opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down.
What the
I like that
shiz?
word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now, meanwhile,
I don't know about the
should have
cussing
been
rules.
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on,
Man,
how about the
he was
execution
open.
of that deep.
Don't you know the route? Like, why? Why do they do that? Why does he lead him when they even like held down on it?
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
Why is he so slow right
Ice
now?
a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback
Let's do
ever
it. Let's
goes
go
out there
end
saying,
zone.
let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he will take
Touchdown.
it in for a Dolphins
Boom.
touchdown.
That's 4 on the day.
His first
Sheesh.
touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust
Well,
to
you
life?
should have seen last week, dude.
So a victory
Did he
here
see
for the
me?
Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we
Please.
saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away
I wish
from
they'd
that,
stop the commentary.
and then they got it together, got a spark,
Just
and
keep
then took
going.
off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Miami, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo,
I don't know if I should be rushing the ball 10 times a game,
back to
but
500
I
at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon.
Gotta leave completely for him to shut up. I'm sorry for the people who have me on their fantasy team because I am so inconsistent. Nothing? Nothing from nobody? Simulate, nobody got time for that. Alright, here we go. Get into another one. 81. I wouldn't recommend going with the scrambler, but I just wanted them to be fast. So I went scrambler, now I'm just going straight into improviser. I'm just going to keep talking like anybody's ever going to see this, if you're wondering. Your boy's talking to himself over here. Chilling on the motherfucking couch, talking to myself, losing my mind.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football.
Straight into it then. Ooh, right off the bat, right off the beezy, right off the easy for cheesy. Let's see what we can do.
Carter now.
I was fucking up like this. Get out of here. You can't catch me, boy. Can't catch me, boy. Boom! Ooh!
Big yardage there on the scramble. It
Oh,
gives
she
them a
know.
first down.
Oh, she know.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him.
Got on my
And he
horse
took full
there.
advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
95 Willie.
Play moves them all the way
95
across midfield.
Willie.
It's 1st and 10 from the 45. First carry
Oh my
for
goodness.
Kenyon Drake.
It's not the hole you should have took,
So
bro.
nice job to break the one
I'm gonna get a
tackle,
block in
but
the
not
back.
much daylight
Penalty
after
doing that.
as he's brought down. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
Oh,
run.
shit.
Sets up a very manageable second down.
No,
a very
no.
solid gain on that play.
Hey, exit. Big rip.
Here's Carter to throw on
Boom!
second down.
Oh, I got smacked
And
up.
he hits his target.
Push it
It's
in my
Kenny
face.
Stills.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about
Oh,
this. And,
wow.
hey,
I should have thrown it
as
way
they come out
earlier.
of the
I was
gate,
waiting for something to
I know
happen.
I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to
I didn't
want
offer
it.
mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Don't follow
Looked
my
like the defense put pretty
game
good
plan this week
pressure on
is.
him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll try and run for
Oh, get him.
first and
Yeah,
goal.
boy. Got
They'll
it.
take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake.
His first touchdown of the season. No, I don't know. Probably is.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
Carter On first down, forced out to his left.
Whoop.
And he
Oh.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They go play action.
Oh, no. Oh,
And
no.
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Hey,
down.
that was, he was
Sacked
open.
by T.J. Watt, or as his mother, Connie, calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens.
Nobody's ever caught a lob pass this whole year.
Harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now Carter throwing on 3rd and long. Now he'll dump it underneath to his
I don't think I
running
got
back
18.
complete. And he'll be brought down at the
Nope.
48-yard line.
What, we just get it straight back?
On 1st and 10, Carter. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
I'm surprised somebody didn't
shy of the 30.
turn around
The
and
Miami
magically
first down, that one
get a
going
ball in
for a
their
gain
lap
of
as a
11.
defender.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Looking to throw. Carter. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about one dude cover 2 receivers?
It's 2nd down. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd
Oh, he's
and
right
10.
there. He's
And
right
the
there.
Steelers pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Man, I need to stay in the
Cameron
pocket.
Hayward
I'm just dropping
attacking
back
off the edge
1,000
that
yards
time.
every time.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Back to throw is Carter. Throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted.
Whatever.
Great shot of Pickett. This game number 7 of the year for each of these 2 teams, and much of the NFL now at the halfway point of the year. I want to remind you, though, that Week 9 kicks off this Thursday night here on EA Sports. Halloween night, as a matter of fact. Charles will be dressed as a Velociraptor, and me, because I'm a fun sponge, I'll just be dressed up as a play-by-play guy in a suit as we together bring
fun
you the
sponge.
49ers
You
and the
just said
Cardinals
that.
from State Farm Stadium in Glendale. On 2nd
Such a
down,
fun
it's
sponge.
Drake. And he's going to get hit at the
This
line
game
of
is
scrimmage and
sucks
driven
up all your fun.
backwards.
You can't fucking have any.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh my gosh.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I think I just got knocked out.
The
I just
Dolphins
want a
offense
touchdown.
now ready to go back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. 2 minutes
I
remaining
gotta
in
go
the
get a
first
touchdown.
half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Escape, and he goes down.
Didn't do the same play.
Record his 5th sack
You try to stay in the pocket.
The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Wow.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
Nobody was
down
open.
once more. Cameron Hayward able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover.
It's like nothing can fucking...
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first.
I can't get lucky. Nobody can make an amazing catch or no shit.
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Oh my God. I'm so over it.
Able to shake free and get home for the
Christ.
So now here come the Dolphins. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
oh, what? Still in the pass, bro?
You want to pick up 5
My
or
dude's
6 first downs.
long gone.
You're into their territory.
You're doing the pass.
Down, 9 yards on the dump off.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And it's caught by Parker. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I can still win this. I don't need to panic
8
yet.
yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Here we go.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now the ball
Oh my no.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carter. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They're having issues right now getting that running game going.
I wonder if maybe adopting some of the college run game would help you.
Oh, wow. That was a horrible throw. He caught it. I don't know how. It was a glitch.
Colleges do, and the college stuff is working in the NFL. Bigger line splits create some more natural running lanes. Might help the offensive linemen get better angles in their blocking schemes.
Here we go, G. Get off the feet. Any weapons?
Carter now on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
Oh, my God.
Lined up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Delta.
Yeah. Here's Carter off the play fake. Steps away to his left.
Hold on.
And eventually take.
What?
That job, when did he reschedule?
Thursday at 1.
Down here. Great coverage downfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades.
Oh, wow.
Gets to him again. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in for safety for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jeez.
I do that to you every time.
Need a bigger fucking house.
But Bowie's got one of her own, baby. You can hold that.
Had to get some comfort food, make myself feel better. Alright, let's try the slip screen.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They
It's a
get
bad
set
idea.
to take over.
Why is
These
my
guys had to
field
punt their
position
last possession,
shit?
and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm.
I'm in the zone? Why am I in
You
the
might need a
zone?
massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They keep getting smacked
In order
up.
for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
2nd and 6. And this is caught. It's Parker. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Let's try to the screen.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carter. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Why did he just run out of bounds?
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Can you shut that back off?
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Hey, dude. 55. Right there in the middle. Get out.
2nd and 1.
Oh no.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
Should have touched past that one.
The defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Dancing to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Resisted pressure.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting
run his
their
hands.
routes,
I don't know what else to
finding
do.
open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out to his left. It's complete to Parker, left side.
Face mask.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you got to deliver.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 15 of the year.
Ready, set. 55. Check, 55. Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know. Get.
Drake will start the drive.
Oh, wow. Who is that?
Defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go
Bush?
as a loss of 1
Is that their
on first
new...
down.
Oh,
Gotta
is that the
figure
rookie?
now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to launch, and this will be caught at the 30.
Fuck yeah.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself,
oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The sound effect needs to be more of like a clap, less of a thump.
We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense.
Out comes
Don't drop the ball this time.
Now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out.
Oh,
They're
no.
going to try to run a few plays. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use the inch into the pencil.
And those last forever.
And he loses
oh my gosh.
second time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So the Dolphins now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. On the left side, this is Stills. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
You can't just cut those every time.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Same play,
coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2 minutes.
It's caught inside the 25. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Holy shit. See if I can't catch him slipping.
All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds.
I'm going to try to hit it.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd's involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level. So,
and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a
Why didn't he set his feet? I pressed forward first. Oh,
God.
this game is it's not even that fucking good.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you.
Just let me get in my second year, please. Just give me a different team. I'll play fucking backup somewhere. Let me get on a team and sim a few seasons till old ass retires and I have a decent team to fucking play for. That's gonna help a lot. Oh. I don't know. Whatever. Interceptions. Those are all problems. How do I pick one? Alright. This is probably... Oh, shucks. The week they take me out. Oh. Whatever, I'm gonna level up next game anyways. Was that me? Did we pick somebody up?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
On the set. Mike 54. What's the run? They're running.
Now.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a
Why is
big
my
time
field
play
position
there.
so bad?
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're
I can
thinking
find
wide
average
receiver,
starting
tight
field
end, but
position.
running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Whoa, that dude did not stick with him.
That's Drake. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
And then on my own 3, did we get... Oh my gosh.
Now they get set to take over, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
That's
We
twice
have
now.
seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Hey, exit.
Carter looking to throw on second down.
Oh my
He'll be
shit.
taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within...
The Dolphins getting set to go here. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a throw that's taken in.
Don't fumble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield wide,
Oh my jeez, he took the wrong way.
Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can...
There you go. There you go. Woo!
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing
Oh, no. Oh, yes. There we go. Who was that? Drake. Balazs.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Now we actually point away from taking the lead. Oh, jeez.
Hey, box drop.
Now Carter.
Oh my gosh, he was wide open.
And the throw left sideline here is caught.
Why is that animation so long?
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He is good.
Oh, wow.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety, Jamal Adams. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great.
It's only his 15th tackle this year. He probably won't have another sack.
Find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes him manageable now.
And he finds Stills complete.
Oof.
With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
Oh.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete.
I always have to press that twice
Now
for
the
the timeout.
Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Back to throw is Carter, operating from the gun. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
Good catch.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go. 90 volt.
Situation, let's go.
Now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, as the first half is winding down.
Proceed, Phil.
Off play action. Carter being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that
just
direction.
looking
Then he
in my
cuts
right
back up
lane, and then I
inside
saw
you
him
into the
open,
middle
and I
of the
was
field.
gone.
That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Carter now, off the play fake. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the
3rd and
first down due to
inches.
the previous penalty.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Off the play fake. Carter.
Oh, man.
That'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
You got to hold on to that. I'm just saying.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll run on first down.
Oh.
It's Drake. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go, 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 go. Oh, my gosh. You could have.
Take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Could have busted that huge.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. That one good for 13 and an first down.
I can do it if I need to.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to
There we
get
go.
too wide or too narrow.
Ooh.
Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Wow. We didn't even get a field goal? What? So he's playing like shit too?
Now they get set to take over. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Atlanta had the lead against New England and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. That last catch,
I didn't think I had the lead. I thought I was down by 3 points, honestly.
A very manageable 2nd and 1.
Recon, 132 fighter.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a shot, but it's going to wind up.
On the ready.
50 seconds to mine. In your face.
On 1st down, Drake, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Hey, Lobo. Hey, Haywood.
57, Mike 57. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Here's Carter. Off play action. Steps away. Oh, no, he lost
What the fuck is my...
And it's scooped up by the Jets.
What's my...
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
What's my X Factor do then? I'm just going to truck somebody and fumble it when I'm on fire. I don't understand that.
And out come the Dolphins.
I don't understand that at all.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful,
especially when you can't run it.
Get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Carter.
Oh,
and
my.
He's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
We're going to lose this game.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over.
Making it hard on me or nothing.
3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's... Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Dolphins, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Ryan Fitzpatrick came in.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Did they take me out for a play? Not 85 yet? Oh, okay. Best quarterback learn to calculate risk when they enter the zone. They can't be intercepted. Mobility and aggressiveness to make big plays. When they enter the zone, they can't be intercepted while throwing on the run. When they enter the zone, they can't be intercepted. Why would you not just do that then? Okay, hopefully that helps. Oh, I don't need any of that. I just want to leave. Okay. Advanced. To next week. Screw Andrew Luck. Oh, whatever. Back into it. Here we go. They got that safety too. I don't know.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
Here we go. Was there no? Oh, it was a touchback. I don't know what my game plan. Oh, tight end drive. Okay, I don't like it, but jeez.
Throwing on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle,
I understand why that dude just bails and runs the other way. It doesn't block anybody.
Most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the back.
Trade him.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
Oh my God.
That didn't happen there.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They take a shot downfield there, but it... Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
It's a little aggressive.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Carter off the play fake, rolling to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back to throw is Carter. To throw on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Here we go again. Fuck me.
We take a look ahead at what's to come later tonight. Sunday Night Football, it'll be the Vikings and the Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And then tomorrow night, we've got the Seahawks
Game
and the
plan is
Niners
back
from
every
Levi
time.
Stadium.
Haven't seen that do
We were in
4
the Bay
forward
Area for the Raiders
once.
on Thursday night. Now right back out to watch the Niners on Monday night.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
Thank goodness, that dude's getting a little better.
12 yards there and a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback,
catch it?
make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get
I need to remember to press the button
23 yards, the final
to throw it away.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Go, run.
Wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
What's the thing about me? Does perch work at all? I'm supposed to be able to shed a sack while in the pocket.
Actively, because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now,
and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback.
Come on, set. 15, run. 15, Chopper.
Carter now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just
wow, dude, did you see the huge hole in the middle of the field?
And the running lane's
oh my God.
First half as they'll stop it.
Do you want me to replay it and show you the running lane?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Over the middle here,
Face mask.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
what?
Step aside. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're the recipient of a nice gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
And it's been a difficult half for them in terms of putting points on the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And an alley to run. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The final shot before break. Carter. And that's going to be knocked
Oh,
away
wow.
in the end zone. It's incomplete. There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock.
Oh, are they really going for the field goal?
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Hey, Haywood! Get it!
Here's Carter looking to throw on second down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 27 yards there, a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
To throw on second down, Carter stepping up. He's going to keep it. And a loose ball.
Oh, wow.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I didn't even try to do anything. Oof.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
2nd and 4. Buying time to his left. He'll get the first down.
I literally,
inside the 20.
I did it.
He'll finally be
I
taken
slid.
down at the 18. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
And he's got his tight end,
talking
Gesicki,
about.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown.
Let's get a stop here. Oh, they want me to go for
Thanks to
2.
the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Carter from the gun, he'll throw. And he is
Yep,
gonna
I'm
go
dead.
down. Back at the 11-yard line.
I'm going to grab a screenshot of me laying on the ground like that.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh my gosh. Nothing's going right for me.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
Shouldn't say that. Just gonna, everything's great. Yay.
Now Carter,
Change my
off
brain.
play action. Steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
gonna get him. Down he goes.
It's the longest throwing animation I've ever seen in my life.
It's almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Back to throw is Carter. Throwing on 3rd and long. Going deep here for Parker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give him credit.
Do they want me to have a
So the
chance? I
Dolphins
don't understand.
now down by 15. A minute 50 to play. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 2-point conversion mixed in there as well.
Come on, go, bitch.
Runs over
Yeah, get at me.
and he'll be brought down on that defense. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Looking to throw. Carter escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Carter now off the play fake. He'll buy some time. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Carter throwing on 4th down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
That fucking sums it up.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.
That sums it
And they were
up.
spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over.
Shut
right?
up.
The way
These
that you
guys need to
close,
shut
the way
the
that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I'm gonna go eat some pineapple whip.
the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner.
Ready. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Night, sweetheart. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Carter. It's complete. Stills. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The receiving numbers for Kenny Stills in last week's game. 3 catches, 65 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Carter to throw on 2nd down. And Stills over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Carter from the gun on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs? Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now Drake. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Bravo. Ready?
Back to throw is Carter, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a 1st down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if he'll get a 2nd chance at it to try and pick up the 1st down.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run with Drake, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the try. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ed Oliver in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think there's a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Ready? 8-3. You ain't going nowhere.
On 1st down, Carter being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Carter now on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Back to throw. Carter looking middle, and it's incomplete. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Carter. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Go now. 91.
Here's Carter. From the gun, he'll throw. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So it...
Gator. Double dog, that's the way.
Carter throwing on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Parker. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 outlaw. Hey, dude. Check.
Now Carter on 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Carter forced out to his left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Looking to throw. Carter. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and...
And he's going to go down again. Jerry Hughes racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now, a reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico City to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, team 6.
Back to throw is Carter. Off play action. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert. On first down, Drake. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Carter now on 1st and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Back to throw. Carter eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Dolphins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. Carter. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Miami, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bills,